Welcome to Carl's amazing life, far from ordinary. He's a new man, living an adventure-filled life like in African Yuji. He's dined on bats in Laos and even taken out a buffalo with a bazooka. His life is like an amusement park, all thanks to a life seminar called You Only Live Once. Nick, seeing Carl's sad eyes, strongly suggested he check it out. Carl wasn't having it at first, but then Nick pulled out a rock. Without a second thought, he smashed that rock into the bank door, and thus began a crazy adventure. That rock shattered both the entrance Carl built over 5 years and his inner hard shell. Even though Nick's wild actions didn't change Carl's boring life, a friend's brutal criticism made Carl crack, leading to a crisis of solo living. That night, Carl experienced an extremely horrifying dream. He dreamed that he had died at home, and his friends showed no concern whatsoever, which made him break out in a cold sweat. He feared that one day he'd end up like they said, all alone at home without a soul in sight. So Carl decided to give it a shot. So he attended a life-changing seminar with friends, unaware it was a brainwashing sales pitch. The master on stage just kept saying the same single word repeatedly, which was truly a novel experience for the newly joined members. Carl was skeptical of the guru's words, but then the guru rushed at him, claiming that as long as he said yes, good luck would come. But if he uttered a no, bad luck would strike back. As the seminar ended, a dramatic twist awaited them on their way home. A homeless man targeted Carl's luxury car, demanding a ride. Carl initially refused, but Nick's wild encouragement made him say yes. So, the filthy homeless guy hopped into Carl's car like it was his own. But the homeless guy wasn't done yet. He borrowed Carl's phone. Little did Carl know, his inner world was about to take a turn. Along the way, the homeless guy's joy started to rub off on Carl. By the time they hit the remote mountainside, Carl's phone was dead, but as the homeless guy got out, he turned around to ask for spare change. Despite everything, Carl's good intentions kicked in again. On the way back, Carl's car ran out of gas, and with his phone battery dead, he had to lug a gas can down the hill to find a station. Little did he know, this mishap led him to the woman who would change his life. She is just as quirky as Carl, always indulging in odd things. It's just like looking in a mirror. After hearing Carl's plight, she was so touched by his sincerity that she offered him a ride. But this woman was quite the character. She snapped photos while speeding, and even kissed him when she dropped him off by the graveyard. Carl was so flabbergasted he forgot to get her number, and that magical encounter left her questioning everything. Could saying yes to everything really change her life? She started to fulfill every request with a hopeful heart. When her boss asked her to work weekends, she didn't bat an eye, even when a matchmaking ad popped up. She said yes. Client wanted a loan to open a cake shop, and she didn't even check if they could repay. And guess what? Spoiler alert, it didn't end well. But luck was on Carl's side. A light bulb went off, and she gifted a cake to her boss, and wow, that fast-tracked her ahead. The leader stated on the spot that he would give up the position to her once she got promoted. After work, she fearlessly invited her friends to celebrate. But once the drink started flowing, her inner dancer burst out, and she merrily announced she'd cover the whole bill. Just when her friends pulled her to the bar, she chummed the socks off everyone, including annoying another girl's boyfriend. Facing the dual challenge from the boyfriend, Carl bravely said yes, but we all know how that's going to end. Subtitles, of course. She didn't look so terrible that she deserved to be beaten up. The following day, when she was about to go out, a neighbor asked her for assistance in repairing furniture, and without hesitation, she responded with a yes. Little did she know, Gren molested after her too and was eager to sacrifice herself, which backfired. This time, Carl stood her ground, but as soon as she said no, she got stuck in the door. With a tug, she fell down the stairs. From then on, she never dared to refuse anything lightly. When her boss organized a costume party, everyone hesitated, but Carl boldly shouted yes, and it only tightened their bond. This turned into an opportunity for her to get closer to her boss, even making them almost inseparable. In the coming days, she'd accept product promotions without hesitation and donate her money readily. She eagerly signed up for training courses, paving a new path for herself, where music and dreams intertwined. She felt happiness like never before. As opportunities rolled in, life started showering her with blessings like cash rain. One night, she grabbed a flyer from a cute guy, headed to the bar, and was shocked to hear the live band singing her songs. This chance encounter made Carl believe in the power of yes. After the show, Allison reappeared beside Carl. However, when Carl offered her a drink, Allison turned it down because she had to get up early. Turns out Allison is not just the lead singer but a jogging photography coach, meeting at 6 a.m. in the park. Hearing this, Carl excitedly said she would join too, and set her alarm to get a good night's sleep. But alas, a friend's call came at the worst time, dragging her into a drinking marathon until dawn. Nevertheless, she showed up on time at Allison's meeting place. But the alcohol had Carl buzzing with excitement. Completely out of sorts, Carl is all set to welcome a brand new chapter in his life, and make sure not to forget to follow us. Stay tuned for more amazing stories next time. Subscribe and don't miss out.